Did you know KC and the Bees are on all platforms? Please check KC on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok with up-to-date content, news, and more. We need your help to eradicate child sexual abuse and become a better society. Thanks, Bees, and be safe.
Welcome back to Casey and the Bees. I am so happy to have you. I am your educator, Casey, and today we have my son, a special guest. Introduce yourself.
I'm Paul, and I'm very intelligent.
Fantastic.
I'm 13, and in the 8th grade.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing. So we have Trey here today because students, teens, young children have been asking questions for Casey and the Bees. So, of course, we want to answer those questions to help you as a child and also help parents to start these conversations and either ask their children or have them children ask them. So, on this channel, we talk about how to keep our mind, body, and soul safe. This is very important because we're on a mission. Our mission is to eradicate child sexual abuse because 1 in 4 girls and 1 in 6 boys will be sexually abused before their 18th birthday, and we want to erase those numbers. And we erase those numbers by having conversation, creating a safe place for children and families to talk about sex, to talk about how to keep our bodies safe, how to prevent sexual abuse. So with that being said, we have some questions. All right, Paul, let us know some of the questions that some kids have asked Casey and the Bees.
What if a kid has gotten leaked at the school?
Okay, let me be clear for some people who may not know what that means, leak. Leak, are you saying that there were some explicit pictures sent, maybe through social media? Referring to that? Okay, good question. So if you come across a picture, and maybe what's one of the common things is group chats. Somebody sent the picture of somebody's breast or vagina or penis, and then it gets spread around the school into group chats, and that person who sent it to initially had no idea that this was going to happen. So if it come across your phone, or a child that's at home, it come across your phone of an explicit picture of a child's private part, it is your responsibility to report it. I know it may be uncomfortable. I know that you don't want to do it, but however, for safety, you have to report it. You can report it simply by going to your counselor. You can report it by going to your parent. And most importantly, you can report it anonymously, but you do not want it to allow that picture to keep surfacing and being leaked around the whole entire school, because that would do true damage. And also to the initial person who sent it, there also could be situations where that is a child could be sexually abused. And when that happens, then even more risks and more barriers come across. But most importantly, if a child is being leaked, if their picture is being exposed to other children via group chat or social media, it's your responsibility to report it. Report it to a trusted adult, such as your parents, your counselor, your principal. And for you, so you can take the pressure off of you, you can report it anonymously. All right, good question. What's another question that some kids your age may ask about how to keep their body safe?
If they're getting sexually abused in class.
Good question. So what happens if a child is being sexually abused in class? So if you are the bystander and you see it from a distance, it's still your responsibility to report it. Secondly, if it's a friend and someone that you at least had a conversation with, you can pull them to the side and say, hey, are you uncomfortable with that person touching you? Do you need help? Also, be that person support, because they may not know what to say or how to say it. But if you are confident and have the courage to say like, hey, I'm seeing this happen in the classroom and I don't think it's right. Just want to bring it to your attention. Are you okay? If you need help to go to the counselor, or hey, I have a stepmom who talks about these things and the advice that she would give me is for you to go tell in a trusted adult. And then if you are that person in the classroom being sexually abused, for example, it starts with, oh, I'm just going to hit your arm, or think it's funny to hit and run and things like that. But when it starts getting to your private parts and someone is rubbing, touching, and it's constantly, and your gut feeling is like, I don't like this. This doesn't feel good. You trust your gut. You make sure that you stand up for yourself and you tell that person, no, I don't like it. It's uncomfortable. So, good question. Any more questions you have to ask? All right. Was that helpful?
Yes, there you go.
Okay, good. So, okay, Paul, so do you have any last encouraging advice to give to some children and families?
If they're getting sexually abused, they should, some encouraging words I would advise to them is talk to a trusted adult, or if it's like a friend or something, pull them to the side and tell them no, I don't like this, please stop sexually abusing me. And yeah, that would be my encouraging words.
Fantastic. That would be definitely helpful to a student and families when having these conversations. All right, Kaysee and the Bees community, we were very happy to have you. Thank you, Paul, for being courageous and confident in asking these questions that will help.